This is the actual car that we use to compete in. So this is the car I won the championship in last year. So the last time this went out was, of course you can, of course. The last time we went out was at Donington a couple of weeks ago testing, so there's still bits of rubber and all sorts of like that with it. So the mad thing was these start live as an actual car, and then they get completely stripped and built into one of these. So to turn it from a road-going car into something else like this is months and months. Exactly that. So a lot of this is all components that are the same across every car. So the big things that you notice, so everything in front of the windscreen and everything just behind the rear wheel, we all use the same sort of components. But what you do with that is kind of up to you. But the idea is you make it as light as you physically can. So silly bits and pieces, they're windows, they're not, they're plastic. So if you open the door and you feel the weight of the door, there's absolutely nothing to it. So there's absolutely nothing to it. So the idea is it's supposed to be as light as possible to make him as cool. Funny little bits and pieces that you would, you never really think about trying to make as light as possible. But the bits that obviously people enjoy, obviously a steering wheel.
Oh, it's really heavy.
So it's quite a lot to it. So the idea is that everything you need instantly is straight to the wheel. So hybrid is how we deploy that hybrid power. So it's about 30 to 40 horsepower. You literally press and hold that and you get a little boost of speed. Flash will flash our headlights. So if you're trying to get past somebody, you're trying to intimidate and play the mind games, you flash the button and it tries to get people out of the way. Yeah. Pit lane speed limiter. This drive one just changes through different driver modes. Radio, fairly self-explanatory, we can talk back to the team with, and then different engine modes and stuff like that with it as well. But it's like I say, it's like any sport. If you've done it for so many years, you become completely immune to it. I've driven for almost as long as I can walk. So it's one of those weird things when you talk to people, and you can say, you can check the wind direction, and even sometimes on the big screens, you can check the big screens as you're going around. Everyone goes, well, how can you think about that? Because it sounds a blasé, horrible thing to say, but it's so natural for me to be driving that you. So this is what they call a sequential gearbox. So that's the gear lever. Yeah. So same as almost a manual car. There's no pedals behind the steering wheel. So to go up a gear, you just pull the lever, and to go down a gear, you push it.